Hi guys, it's Kinners here. Now, this video is just to show everyone what's going in my backpack. As you probably already know, I've purchased a ticket to go overseas and it's a one-way ticket. So I just wanted to make sure that I was prepared and I brought everything that I needed to. The things that I've got now is pretty much just the main things, keeping in mind that when you're overseas, you can still buy stuff. But I wanted to actually focus on getting some quality items. So I'm packing ultra minimal now, so only a few things, the rest gadgets, and at least that way I'll save some space in my backpack. I'll link everything in the description below, which I am bringing, so if you do want to find out what they are, then you can use them for your trip as well. Now first things first, the backpack. Now I'm using the Osprey 70 5.70. Now this bag is a beautiful bag. Why I really like this bag is because it opens like a suitcase. So pretty much you pack everything in here and you zip it up. Some other backpacks they're top loaders, so you have to put everything through the top, and it can get quite frustrating, especially if you need to get something all the way from the bottom. So this one is very easy to use. It's got one compartment, it's got side if you want to put some toiletries or documents and things like that. It just goes in. It also comes with a little pack. So this will be the day pack, so that can actually attach to the front, and it's very well built. I don't know, I've been using bits and pieces of this and I really like the make of Osprey, so looking forward to use this. This one will be quite similar, it's just a mini version, so you can put all your valuables in there, laptop, anything personal. This will be pretty much with me most of the time, at least that way everything that I need is pretty much here. Okay, so now with the clothing, so I'm packing really light here. First things first, if you haven't already heard about these things, they're called packing cells. Now, these ones are from Kathmandu. So what you pretty much do is you buy a few of these and you sort all your stuff. So I got shorts in here, and then you can put, jackets or socks or whatever you need to in different ones. At least that way, when you open it up, you can open up your bag. You already know it's color coded, so which one's where. So it saves you a lot of time from piss farting around and things like that. Alright, so these shorts, Under Armour shorts. Now these are going to be my new best friends. Now I'll tell you why. These Under Armour shorts, they have built-in jocks. So I know a lot of boys will be thinking like, I don't do that shit, but trust me, the Under Armour ones compared to that Phuket rubbish crap, they actually are very comfortable. And especially because I'm traveling to like warmer climates, I don't have to worry about wearing jocks and getting all soggy and shit like that. These are literally built-in swimmers, shorts. You can do anything with these things, and I've got 4 colors, so at least it mixes it up. I love them to death, so definitely try it. So I also have these Lululemon pants. Now these are great for doing yoga in there. Lululemon's like one of my newest favorite brands. They're ultra comfortable. Like, these are the comfiest shit you'll ever wear. Definitely get a pair of these if you want to see what the fuss is about. Got another Lululemon long sleeve t-shirt. Now this is going to help me at night times, especially when I'm trying to avoid the mosquitoes. Really going to make a conscious effort to not get bitten. Now these bad boys, Patagonia thermal base layer. These things are so light, and yet I've wore this in the freezing cold and they'll keep you so warm. Definitely worth investing. They are a little bit pricey, but like I said, this trip I'm investing on good items because I want them to last. I don't want to buy some rubbish shit that's gonna get worn down, and it's gonna mean that I have to buy something else away. Carhartt beanie for some cold times. Carhartt windbreaker jacket. So this is just a lightweight jacket, not going to take too much weight in your space in your suitcase, your backpack. Kathmandu microfiber towel. So these towels are great. This one's a big one. They will dry very quick. So the regular towels, they can take quite a long time to dry, especially if you're not in a place where there is any sun out there. So definitely a good option to get one of these. So one of my newest additions is one of these, Kathmandu sleeping bag liner. Now what it pretty much is, it's a piece of silk, and you don't actually have to put in a sleeping bag. So you pretty much just lay it on your bed, at least some of the places that I'm traveling to, India, you put them on there so you can avoid bed bugs, and they're super small, so you can just take them anywhere. Definitely a good thing to bring along. Kathmandu rain cover. So this goes on top of the backpack if it is raining. At least that way you're gonna save all the valuables and things like gadgety from getting damaged. Just an assortment of t-shirts and socks and bits and pieces here, singlets. Not too much, just enough to fit in a packing cell. Alright, so for the footwork, I'm bringing these Birkenstocks, aka the Jesus sandals. Now, as you pretty much know that wearing thongs, for me personally, I've had multiple blowouts where they pop out and they're shit after that, and you got to spend new ones and yada yada yada. These bad boys, regardless of the fashion sense, I'm putting all the fashion aside, buying something practical that's going to last, that are comfy as hell. Definitely try on a pair, at least since I'm traveling for a long time. I want something that's going to last, and they're very comfortable, and I dig them. So if you want a pair, get some. Okay, so for my shoes, I've got these Asics. I'm only bringing one pair of shoes. I wanted to get a pair that's pretty comfortable, pretty durable, so I decided to get these GT 2000s. Also, I do have some Havanas, so just I guess legging around if I'm going to the shower, some places like that, then I can use these quick ones. Okay, so now comes the health and fitness, and since I'm going to be away for a while, I wanted to make an effort to take care of my body up there, especially now because I've been a bit lazy, not having too much time to myself, but I'm going to have plenty of time when I'm away. So I wanted to bring a few things so I can keep active there, work out. One of them is this Jade yoga mat. Now, for all the yogis or people that do need a mat, it's definitely worthwhile investing in a good quality mat. Now, I don't really understand why, because I used to buy those cheap ones or whatever, $20, $30, but the actual good ones, like this one, it actually really allows you to grip better and get into your positions a little bit better. So definitely, if you are a yogi, get a good quality one, because they do last, and if you are taking things serious, it will definitely help your game. Lacrosse ball, this is pretty much what I use as a massage ball. So you roll on these areas, shoulders, back, legs, glutes, everything. They'll release a lot of tension, so bring one of these so I can alleviate some fascia tissue along the way. Resistance bands, so simple exercises that I can do. I've got two kind of resistance, a light one and the next level up. So these will definitely help me when I'm away. Okay, so and here comes the gadget corner. I'm bringing a Sony a7S Mark II with a 35mm Zeiss lens. Now I'm really looking forward to making some videos and getting some good content on my blog. So this is going to be my instrument that is going to help me get those things done. Now this is a power bank. I bought this one. It's called an Anker power bank. Now they claim it does at least 6 full charges of the iPhone. So this is definitely going to help me on the road when you can't get into a power supply. you want to quickly charge the iPhone, you want to quickly charge the camera batteries, just plug it in there, and you know, at least that way you don't have to be without power. Locks, 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 locks. Get some good quality locks. Kathmandu locks, great way. All these valuables that you got, you don't want to risk it with some cheap shit locks that might not, you know, lock properly. At least this way you got that peace of mind. So spend that extra little bit of money, they're not even too much, and take care of your valuables, because the last thing you want to do is come back to the hostel and, you know, your lock's busted open because it didn't lock properly. Sunnies. So I've got this iPhone 6 that I'm bringing along. Planning to get a SIM card overseas, at least that way I can use it for data. If I need to use Google Maps or need to book an Uber or things like that, you can just fire it up a SIM card and book away. I'm also bringing this iPod Touch. Now this is a new one for me, so I'll tell you why. So pretty much the iPods can do everything that iPhone can, except obviously have a SIM card and call. But what the beauty is about this is you can use this as predominantly your main kind of smartphone. So it can do everything that a normal iPhone can, and it's at a fraction of the price. So you can do your social media, you can keep up to date, you can add people on Facebook when you get into Wi-Fi, and without having the risk of losing your main phone, because they're quite expensive. This, you know, will fetch a couple, $200 to $300 depending on which generation. So this is the one I'm going to bring everywhere. So if I do lose this, I won't be too devastated because I still got that one, which is what I really want to make sure I don't lose. So I've got my MacBook here, my MacBook Pro. This is pretty much where I'll be doing all my editing and writing and things like that for my blog. So I invested in a new one so it can, you know, obviously keep up with all the videos and render times quicker and things along those lines. So I'll be using this quite a fair bit. I've also got this UE Bluetooth speaker. So these are for the cheeky beats when I need to get some music. So I've got a Wahl beard trimmer, it's called. So just, it's battery operated, so I don't really shave with this, but just for like the mow and stuff like that I use it. So a cheap travel one is pretty good. I've got the Bushman's insect repellent. So I'm really gonna make an effort to try and not get bitten by mosquitoes, especially in those tropical countries where there is malaria and you know, yellow fever and things along those lines. So using mosquito spray and covering up long sleeves, pants, everything, especially at night time. Prevention is definitely better than cure, so be bringing this with me. Bushman's is a really good one. I'm also bringing this SunSense Clear Mist. So what it pretty much is, it's sunscreen, but I use it for my face because it's alcohol based. I find that my skin isn't really too good with the oily cream, so at least this way you just spray it and it's not going to make your skin too oily because it is alcohol based. Kathmandu water bottle, so this will be for the plane. So a cool trick is, if you do have one of these, just ask the air stewardess to fill it up, so at least that way you've got some water to keep hydrated, because I know for long flights it can get a bit frustrating because you're dehydrated, especially at a high altitude. GoPro 3, I'm just bringing it for the hell of it. It's an old one. Don't really get too much usage out of the GoPro. I've got my other couple cameras that I use, but just for some cheeky underwater ones, I thought as well I might as well bring it just in case. So I've got a black snapback TCSS. I've got some external hard drives. I've got a Magic Mouse in there. So really gonna make sure I back up all my kind of stuff. Last thing I want to do is lose all the footage, and and I'm gone for quite a long time, so I need to make sure that I've got enough space. But like I said, if not, I can just buy along the way. Got a pair of glasses, so I haven't actually wore these. These are prescription glasses, and I've been putting it off, I don't know why, but I'll bring these just in case I do need them. So I've got some Soul headphones. I've got another pair as well, so if I do need to plug in the headphones, then I can just use one of these. So I've got the toiletries, just the kind of essentials, you know, razors, eye drops, toothbrush, toothpaste. But like I said, anything else you can just buy overseas. So pretty much that's it. I'm not bringing too much. Like I said, anything that I do need, I can just get over there. I made that mistake last time of overpacking. The first time that I went overseas, I brought a suitcase and I brought way too much shit. And I ended up sending like pretty much 60% of it back. Then the time after that, I bought another backpack, and that backpack was really good. It had a few compartments, so this one's a bit better because there's just a bit more space there that you can use. So this is just kind of a sample pack to show you all how it kind of fits in there. But I'll just chuck everything in. And the good thing about this bag is there is compression straps. So if you need to like secure things, you can just throw it in there. See, plenty of room. And you can just secure it on. So when you secure your kind of backpack, start from the bottom up. And there's some ones on the top that a lot of people forget about. So this is what the backpack looks like on. I have attached the yoga mat as well. This backpack does have a kind of a clip where it does hang on, so it works really well, so I don't have to actually carry that physically. As well as that, I hope you have enjoyed this video and you have found a couple of things to take away to your next trip. I look forward to sharing more videos with you, so stay tuned. Peace and love in the desert.